Say hi. Need some hashtag make it happen Mondays, because tonight we're making it happen. We're going to talk about the fear of failing. I have talked to a couple of people lately, and it's been brought to my attention about this fear of failing, where it doesn't let us do what we want to do because we're so afraid that it's not going to happen or that it's not going to work out. And, it was really interesting to me. Hey, Ruby. It was really interesting to me because it's like, what are we so afraid of? Why are we so afraid? And I had to reach out to the angels for this one, and I'm like, why are we so afraid? Like, where does that come from? Why are we so scared of trying something and having it not work out? Why is that such a bad thing? Guys, I can see you here. Say hi. Let me know you're here. Give me some hashtag make it happen Mondays, because I think I'm going to give you that answer of why we're so scared of failure. We don't try out for a team, as a child, because we're scared that we're not good enough. We don't try out for a job. We don't, put our resumes out there for this job that we really, really want because we're scared we're not going to get it. So where does that come from? And the answer that I got today was, when we're children, most of us on here, everybody, and if you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. And let me know what you think of this. Tests. Tests. They gave me the answer, tests. I said, where does failing be a bad thing? And they brought me back to elementary school, where we start taking tests. And if we don't get a good grade and we fail, well, that means we're not smart enough. Well, that means we're not good enough because we failed a test. Interesting, right? Interesting. It's so true, right? I talk to my kids all the time, like, you got to get good grades. You got to get good grades. And, my kids struggle through school. So when they get a bad grade, I don't get on them for it. I said, as long as you tried your best, that's great. However, I think like my generation and maybe even older generations, it was not good to fail a test. And it's still not good to fail a test. And a lot of parents will get on kids for failing tests, which make them feel less of a person, less smart, less good enough because they got an F on a test. So I think that that's where it starts. Our fear of failure. We can't fail this test. We have anxiety. We have this stress, the worries about going in and sitting down and taking a test. And we do this not just in elementary school, but all the way through our academics. Am I saying it's wrong? No, I'm not saying it's wrong. But what I'm saying is that that's where it comes from, where we sit down and we take a test, and this test is supposed to judge how smart we are. But does it really? Because when you take a test, like I'll give you an example with my daughter. She struggles with reading. So she's in the 2nd grade now, and she's got to read these tests. Now, she's good at math, but she needs to read the questions of the math test. And she can't read. She knows the answers. If I read her the thing, she knows the answers. But because she struggles with reading, she can't take that test. Does that mean that she's not good at math? No. You take a test, you don't understand a word, you get the answer wrong. Does that mean you're not smart? No. So somewhere, or I'm telling you where, along our time, and this is years, we start in kindergarten. Like my son's taking tests in kindergarten, and he's getting graded, and he's not failing. Well, some of them actually, I think he did. But it starts at 5 years old here. Anyway, 4 or 5, even in pre-K now, I don't even know. And it goes up all the way through college. So for about anywhere between 15 to 20 years of your life, you are being taught subconsciously that when you take a test and you fail, you are not smart enough. You are not good enough. You don't compare to those other people in your class. You're below them. That is what you're taught by the F on that paper. And I strongly believe, and that's what they gave me today, that is where the fear of failure comes. Because failing is not scary. Okay, you didn't do something right this time. Well, let's fix it and do it right the next time. But the fear of failure that lives within us now stops us. Is this resonating with you guys? Give me some comments. I'm not seeing any comments here. Hey, Linda. Yeah, it's Monday. And hey, Karen. You know, like, it's not a bad thing to fail, because at least you know you tried. You tried something new. You tried something different. But what really, really sucks is that a lot of us, you know, every time I go live, I get fearful. I fear failure. Like, is this going to resonate with you guys? Are you going to enjoy this? Is it going to be a complete bomb? I don't know. But you know what? I freaking go through it, and I come live, and I can't wait to see you guys, right? And I just push through the fear of failing, because I know what? If this doesn't work, well, tomorrow I'm going to try something different. If this doesn't resonate with you, well, then you tell me and I will try something different tomorrow. But I'm not going to sit back and not come live and not share what I have with you, because I'm scared that it's not going to resonate with you guys, that you guys aren't going to appreciate this, or, you know, understand it, or even agree with my opinions here, or whatever I'm saying. So a lot of us sit back and don't push through that fear and don't go out for what we really, really want, because we're scared of failing. Because when we fail, that means we're not good enough. That means we're not smart enough. That means that everybody else, who, by the way, isn't putting themselves out there, is sitting back and doing nothing because they're scared too, we're beneath them. Okay? The fear of failure. We always, you know, I always talk about awareness. Awareness, awareness, awareness. Well, now I made you aware. I made you aware of where that fear comes from, of why we don't do it, of why we don't go out and push through our fears of failure. It's because we've been programmed subconsciously. It's not like someone saying, oh, you can't fail, you can't fail. Well, kind of, I guess so. Maybe with the parents, you know. But subconsciously, for about, you know, at least 10 to 20 years of your life through school, you have been taught that failing is a bad thing. It is not acceptable. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you different. I'm getting passionate. I'm getting aggressive here, guys. I am here to tell you different. It is okay to fail. It is okay, because when you go out there and you give your best, and you give everything that you have, and even if you fail, it doesn't matter, because you give your best. Whew, sorry, okay. It's so true, and it really upsets me when I see people that know that they've got to do something, that know that they want to do something, but they don't go for it because they're scared. They're scared of failing. They're scared of it not coming true. They're scared of it not happening. Well, you know what? It's okay. It is okay. Put yourself out there. Go get what you want. And if it doesn't happen the first time, well, then you try again. And if it doesn't happen the second time, well, then you try again. And you know what? All those other people that are sitting back, not pushing through the fear, who the hell cares what they have to say? Because they're not pushing through their fear, but you are. Okay? Wow. That is my message for tonight, guys. Make it happen Monday. Oh my God, I'm sorry if I'm getting aggressive or hard love here, but seriously, I want to see all of you succeed. I want to see all of you live the life that you can live. And, you know, it all starts with getting rid of that garbage, getting rid of that fear of failure, and knowing that go and try it. Put it out there. Do what you want to do. So what if it doesn't happen the first time? So what if it doesn't happen the second time? So what if it never happens? At least you know that you tried. And at least you know that you gave your all. And not a lot of people here can say that. But at least you will be able to. Okay? Whew! Neva says, I like this side of you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just very passionate about that for you guys, and especially with the people that I've talked to about this lately. It's like, how are you not doing what you know you need to do just because you're scared of what somebody's going to think if you fail? Why would you not live your life? Because you're scared of what someone else is going to say. What about you? What about you? Okay, that is my message. Give me some hashtag Make It Happen Mondays in here, please. For joining me. Mwah! Much love, and push through that fear of failure. Now that you know where it comes from, now you can like attack it and say, you know what? We're putting you over here. Like I always talk about that ego, I always call my ego Mildred for some reason, you know, and I had to lock her away today. I said, you know what? You're not welcome to this party today. You got to get the hell out of here. And that's what you've got to do when those fears come in, because it's not your intuition. It's not your higher self. It is your ego calling. And I will talk about that on one of our videos about what the ego is all about. And you need to just push that shit away. You can do whatever you want to do. And it doesn't matter if you fail at it. It might take you a couple of attempts to do it, but you will get there. And even if you don't, like I just said, all that matters is that you tried, and you will have no regrets. And we need to live our life with no regrets. Mwah! Much love to all of you. Melody says, trying and giving your all is the best way to go. Someone will notice. Oh, thank you. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Mwah! Much love. Bye.